Deban!
Hey, William.
Oh my goodness, it looks like we are live.
We are live.
We are live. But I need to find the actual YouTube page so we can see the questions that are rolling in. You guys just bear with us for 1 or 2 minutes.
We haven't done this before.
Well, we have. It's just been a while. I'm like, where even is the view channel? Okay, oh yes, 72 people are here. Oh my goodness. Hello. So we're gonna click on this and all right. Deban Hunty. The questions are rolling in. So look, you guys, this is how it's gonna work. We're gonna go through, well, we'll start with our general thoughts.
Yeah.
And then we'll go through the running order, song by song, and you guys can share your comments, your questions, and we'll also share those out loud. Does that sound good to you?
It sounds brilliant to
Are
me.
you ready?
Let's do this!
Just as a starting point, can you guys hear us okay? Is the volume okay? Yes, okay.
Can you
Thank you, ESC fan. What'd you say?
Can you see that far out? Can you see?
Do you want to have it closer?
No, what I'm thinking is maybe I should just pull it on my phone and see the
Yeah.
questions that
You
way.
can do that as well.
Yeah.
I can also see there. Okay, people are very nice. All right, Deban, let's just kick this off with some general thoughts. After watching the rehearsals, I've got to say, Wales really grew on me.
Yeah.
You're having a moment. What's wrong?
No, it's fine. It's
Do you want us to scoot over?
No, it's fine.
If I scoot this way.
No. Babe.
Honey, your phone's blowing up. We're going to Article 13. You're going to get in trouble. You need to mute us.
Yes, I am muting us.
All right, do you want to come? If you go, yeah. So now we're both there, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Wales really grew on me during rehearsals because, look, during our reaction videos, we tried to keep it very positive, and the Welsh act was very good, but I wasn't yet feeling the total magic. But after seeing the rehearsal, I was feeling it. Did you watch the rehearsal?
Yeah. The thing as well, though, with Wales is that we're judging it with studio music videos, so it was a little bit of an uncomfortable comparison, but we both loved it when that flag was kind of put back on her back, and that holding of the hands in the second rehearsal was so touching. That was the highlight for me.
The second rehearsal is on a whole new level. You've got that gorgeous LED. You talked about the voice of the valleys. Well, now we see the valleys. It's amazing.
Green, lush green.
Oh, but we'll get to a more in-depth review of Wales when we reach her in the running order. So why don't we actually start with the running order? Okay, first up,
Ukraine, honey.
Oh my goodness.
Ukraine.
She is saying love, not war, and I absolutely love it.
What as kind of a show-stopping moment at the very first point. Excellent, really excellent. I mean, many of our readers have commented saying, oh, it was unfair to put her on so early because that minimizes her chances of success. I just think you really want to start the show with a bang, don't you?
You do want to start the show with a bang, and this has a real pop of color, the red wall, the white words. She's not remotely phased by any of this.
No.
It's like she's aggressive. This song has an aggressive quality, but it needs that, don't you think?
Love, not war, honey.
Yeah, but there's a bit of war in her passion.
In her delivery.
Power.
Yeah.
Yes.
A message of peace is one of thrust.
Yes, she looks into the camera. She's alone, by the way, right? She's on this big stage all by herself.
With the ponytails, right?
Hashtag light it up.
Yeah.
She lights it up regardless. Look, let's take some of our questions or comments. Oh, Reading FC says, I think Ukraine is overrated.
Oh, I disagree. I mean, this is a song that I like. I always think songs that I personally like are not overrated because that means that that song has crossed over. It's very difficult judging, songs for children.
Yeah.
But I think if they can cross over and adults like, it could be a club track, actually.
Oh, absolutely. Like, I don't always think of a song. I don't necessarily know if it will win Junior Eurovision.
Absolutely.
Even if it comes last, say it comes last, it's amazing. It's not overrated because it has a life after the contest. It can be used in movies. It could be used in cartoons.
And it's timeless. It sounds like it could be plucked from Laureen's 2012 album or now.
2025 album.
Yeah.
The sound is timeless. Let's see. What else is happening? More comments on Ukraine, guys. Any other comments on Ukraine? Ooh, F.Y.R says Ukraine for the win. Yes. It is tough to win from first, but I do think if you've got a good song,
impossible.
It's not impossible. Remember Croatia, the very first edition of Junior Eurovision? I think he's saying first or second. He was very early on.
It wouldn't be second. There's been no second position win in
Junior. Okay, well, then he's saying first. He's saying first. Right. Why have the comments seemingly stalled?
No, they haven't. I'm checking them out here.
Okay. You know, actually, by you using that Wi-Fi, it's slowing down our connection here, and we're very far from the router. Yeah, we ain't in no studio, y'all. We ain't in no studio. Okay. Voted for Ukraine 3 times. ESC fan forever.
What do you think about being able to vote for your own country? What's your take on that?
Let's pause. What do you guys think about being able to vote for your own country? It kind of skews the contest, doesn't it? It seems like it would favor countries with bigger populations. One might say it reduces the fairness.
And one might also say that could this be a sort of a litmus test for what could happen at Eurovision, thereby throwing the whole, Eurovision family into disrepute? I think it's a good idea not to vote for your own country.
Yeah, Lewis Taylor, I hate it. Stefan French, not fair. Ethereal, do not like. Kato X, yes, it does skew the results. I guess the EBU is thinking this will kind of invest people more in the contest. Kind of like on our polls on wiwibloggs, you can vote for your own country because we don't have the IP setting and you get lots and lots of votes. And I think the EBU is thinking...
But that's because we don't have the mechanism not.
No, exactly. But that's the whole point. The EBU is saying, oh, for instance, you can empower people in their own countries, make them more invested in the contest. Like, it creates that bond, because if you know you can vote for Poland, you're going to be on the phone lines voting for Poland if you're Polish and want Poland to win, right?
Yes.
It gives you more of an investment in the contest.
But let's just say Poland wins anyway, which is kind of considered deserved.
Yeah.
Then there would be a feeling of, oh, well, it was all the Polish people that voted for the Polish act, and would then take away from the victory that could have happened anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So essentially, any winner from a big country, people are going to say, oh my God, you won because other people from your country voted for you. And it is kind of unfair to the winner.
Yeah. You know what I think they should do? I think with Junior Eurovision, they should just scrap every form of voting and just have a presentation of songs. Because winning does not guarantee you hosting. Winners before haven't hosted, like Italy. Belarus hosting now did not earn it through winning. You can now vote for your own country. You know what? Why should we even have a ranking order?
On the hosting point, the reason the winner doesn't host is doesn't have to host is they don't want to put the pressure on the child. They don't want to make it high stakes. And so that's why it's always been like that. You've never had, if you look back in history,
Georgia won and they only hosted once last year.
Georgia won it
3 times.
They have, the passion, etc. But to your other point, I kind of like having a competition. I mean, this isn't the local fair where you're saying, let's showcase our talent. This is an international contest. And that's part of the draw, the drama. It's like a sporting event. And I know there's always tension because it is a kids' contest. And should children have that pressure?
Absolutely, but I think that if you're going to have a competition, you need to keep it clean, fair, and real. I mean, when you start having to sort of pacify critique because it's a kids' contest, it's this, it's that. You know what? The key issue here is ranking. So take it out. Kazakhstan, sing us the song from your land. Wales, sing us the song from your valleys. But you know what? Good or bad, we love you all. Come to the fair.
Yeah.
Bake a cake.
That remains, but you still have to have a ranking if it's a contest. It's called the Junior Eurovision Song Contest, not the Junior Eurovision Song Exhibition. Quick one from XCore1 makes the very good point. Polish fans vote for themselves only if they like their act. That is correct.
He's speaking for himself.
Himself, yes, but I think that is true for lots of countries. However, I think it does work more in the other way. Like, naturally, you want to support your home girl.
You want to support your own. And you know what? The C in contest can be changed to convention, which means come together.
I'm not going to watch the Junior Eurovision Song Convention.
All aboard.
Would you watch the
Dare to
Eurovision
dream.
Song Convention?
Anything Eurovision, count me in.
Yeah, but I suspect you also like the thrill of the points rolling in. In any case, we need to move on to act number 2, you guys. We're switching gears. Yeah, before we do, Tyrone Somua says, remember Armenia, they won in 2010 and they hosted in 2011. Absolutely, they had the fire, the passion, the means. The same with Georgia more recently. But our point is that you don't have to. It doesn't put, before the kid goes to the contest, there's not this weight on their shoulders of, oh my gosh, if I don't win, my country won't host. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In any case, second is Portugal.
With the monochrome hearts and all the writing and lettering on. It's actually quite exciting. It's a good follow-up from Ukraine because it then starts to simmer.
Simmer indeed. I like everything. I don't like everything at all.
Mm-hmm.
She's working the filters. She's working the Instagram. You know, in the actual performance, the camera crops her to be an Instagram story. Very 2018.
Very 2018.
She gets her social media.
Oh, totally.
Who am I? Who am I?
I'm a YouTuber.
That was last year.
Oh, but she still is. I mean, the social media theme of Portugal continues. I like the transition. Last year's YouTube is this year's IGTV.
Absolutely. It really is. I'm just making sure that on Twitter we sent out this link. Ooh, it is out. Yes. All right. Questions on Portugal, comments on Portugal. Oh, yes. Portugal. Ana Salvatore. Portugal last year, YouTuber. This year, Instagram. Facebook is next.
Yeah. I think that was banned, wasn't it?
Oh, yes. There was a
San
copyright
Marino.
issue. I wonder how they got away with it here, because it's definitely implied, isn't it?
Absolutely.
This is from George ESC. In my opinion, Portugal's staging makes it a lot better, but the song still bores me a lot. The staging does elevate this.
Absolutely.
Because you see her in 360 and she's carefree. She's fun. She is a teenager on the move. She's got to be at the shopping mall. She's got to be at her recording session. She's got to go to the beauty salon.
It's good. And the song actually flies by. I think the audio snippet, the 3-minute full audio, it does sound a little bit long. But, you know, seeing the visual interpretation of it, it pushes it real fast. Yeah, it really shoots up. It's there's a pleasant quality to this, and because she has a very likable quality, and her voice is very good. Her voice is very nice. Completely. I think they can all sing. Oh, they can all sing. She would win Festival da Canção Junior. She would. Put her the FDCJ. I don't know. We have a Portuguese here, Rodrigo ESC. As a Portuguese here, I don't like the song, but I love Rita. She's a great performer. She is a great performer. She is a great performer. And so much of the result is based on performance, isn't it? The strength of this will come down to the live performance. But then that's the reality. Francesca Guidici, I think older teenagers will find this a bit cringy, though. Speaking as a 15-year-old, it makes me sort of iffy. Okay, that's a fair point. She's speaking to her demographic. What do you think about that? Hard to predict? It's hard to predict. I think it's a decent effort, but it's also a tough year. It's a tough year. I think sometimes with the older performers, and they're all very young, but when you have, I don't know, a 14-year-old as opposed to like a 9-year-old, the 9-year-old feels like they're in a music video or another world, but sometimes with the old performers, I feel like they're on a stage show, like a musical theater. Do you know what I mean? Something about seeing the older performer compared to the younger performer, I don't know, it enhances also the older performer can be kind of clean. Yeah. Whereas the younger one can be a little bit more youthful, juvenile, playful, you know, whereas, you know, like a JL, you know, she has to be kind of like prim and proper. Right. JL's one of the younger contestants, actually. Oh, is she? Yeah. How old is she? She's like 11 or 12. Oh, wow. And interestingly, the Azerbaijani contestant just turned 13. She's older than Australia. Okay, I wouldn't have. It's just really culturally, at different ages, people. For instance, in Australia, the contestants tend to be more professional. They're like they're already stage performers, with like the glittering costumes. Whereas from some of the other countries, there's more of a, I don't know, I don't want to say youthful, but more childlike quality. It's just a cultural thing. Wow, it's very interesting. In any case, final thoughts on Portugal, you guys. Any questions?
Okay, well, there are a lot of questions. Official ESC says, I hope Sweden, Denmark, Spain come back and Germany debuts. Luke says, Australian kids tend to be more mature at a young age.
Which is exactly what you thought also.
Vocally, I think they must have special training schools for young talent. Do you know what I mean?
Why didn't we go?
Why did No, they're also very poised as well.
Yeah. Did you remember Alexis Curtis?
A fantastic young singer, very mature, very kind, very open, very stage ready, yeah, but she's just poised.
Oh, incredible.
She can talk.
I adore her, actually.
Wonderful.
And she's tiny, so she looks like a child, but she's got the wisdom of a mature adult.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to move on after we quote Ivan Perkovic, who says Rita is the most confident singer of the year, definitely. You heard it here first.
I have to say, without you wearing glasses, you can see very far.
Let me blow up the questions. Can you not read them?
They're just so tiny.
Let me hear. How's this? Can you see those? Whoops. They've disappeared. There we go. Can you see that?
Getting better. Oh, thank you.
All right. There's been a lot of talk about act number 3, Daniela from Kazakhstan.
Tilshiova, yeah? She
it's good.
Blows me away. I mean, God, again, even with the staging, it's her vocal power that still kind of tops the game. She can sing. Her song is just so wow. I am gripped to my seat the whole time. It's
very, very strong. And they've thrown a lot at this in terms of staging, all the orange lights, it's very well.
I don't think it's particularly good staging. And I don't understand the silhouette behind her, the elevated silhouette.
Isn't she becoming a tree?
You see, I didn't get that. I don't think the staging's good.
I think they've thrown a lot at the staging, but to your point, I do think there's a lot going on when the lights she hits the chorus and then it zooms out and she becomes very small. And then there are lots of orange lights, black lights. So the performer does disappear a bit, but her voice is so strong. I think, look, we always say this, but at Junior Eurovision, the juries always tend to go for the big vocal, like the power vocal. Do you know what I'm saying?
You know, there's a quote you've dropped on that before.
Tell me.
Oh my God. Oh, slightly irrelevant to JESC, but back in Vienna, everybody was very surprised that Cesar Watu qualified to the final, and William Lee Adams was doing one of his
in Malmo,
and William Lee Adams was doing one of his sort of media appearances, and it says, "Music experts will always reward the power."
Voice. The power and the voice.
And the voice.
But like, this is a controversial topic though, because let me just read you this quote. This is from Evie Mary. There are so many ballads. Kids do not usually listen to ballads about love because they don't understand those emotions. I think for JESC, the act should have songs more suited to their age. It's a very fair point. And it kind of questions, you know, what this song contest should be about. Should it be a contest for kids' music, which would lean Albania, Barbie, do you know what I mean, fun? Or is it more towards winning the votes of these adult jurors who respect big power ballads?
That's true, but I think above it all, freedom matters. And I think that when you put so many parameters in place, you've got to sing a song about this, you've got to sing a song about that. Yeah. You know, children are also, you know, they're not homogenous. They're not kind of, you know, singular thinking. And I think that children, in their differentiation of how some mature very quickly and some remain playful, and I mean, we haven't grown, so I think that it's also important to give them free rein to explore emotional content, playful content, you know, even more academic content.
Yeah, the difference between a 9-year-old, an 11-year-old, a 13-year-old is immense. I mean, you change every single day, and it's a hard contest in the sense that you're grouping these very, very different age groups together, whereas adults, 20 to 40, whatever, on the stage, you can look the same. Yeah. Lots of comments coming in.
I mean, emo and goth, these are like, you know, mostly teenagers, right? That kind of access that content. But, you know, on sort of first impression, it sounds like, you know, 40-year-old rockers who listen to that kind of music.
LC says, I think Daniela is amazing, but it's so similar to last year's winner, Shouty Diva Ballad. I'd prefer something playful like France, Albania, Armenia. Again, this speaks to the point, adult v childish. Just
can I just touch on
please.
Daniela a little bit? You know, I'm always of the impression that when you have a really fantastic song, you know, the staging should elevate that or at least match it. With Daniela, it's gone the other way. It's actually a letdown. The visuals to me are not as good as what she brings on board.
I'd say her voice among the best, if not the best.
Yeah,
up
agreed,
there. The song, excellent.
Excellent.
Among the best, if not the best.
Agreed.
But the staging, I do take the point. The staging is not bad. The staging is not bad, good. But it's not the best. And
it's not in the top 10 of the best.
But that's
not good.
Yeah, it's a different note. It's very adult talent show.
Yeah.
But anyways, this could still do very well. I still think the juries are going to rank this very, very highly. And also we should point out, Kazakh fans have such passion. You got to believe they're going to be voting. They are going to be voting. So it's very hard to predict. It's very hard to predict. Okay, you guys, we're going to wrap up Kazakhstan. So final thoughts and questions. Ivan Perkovic, good point. I hate it when people say that people overrate Kazakhstan just for being Kazakhstan.
Who said that?
Ivan Perkovic. So there are a few things here. Some people are saying, "Oh, Kazakhstan is overrated because it's this new country," and I don't think. No, I think it's a good song. I think the hype is real because it's a good song. It's a great song.
And she's a great performer, and she can really sing.
Oh, Reading FC. Last year's winner was Russia. Paulina. Hello World 163. I strongly agree with the point about ballads. Kids almost never listen to big ballads, and there being so many might explain the decrease in viewing figures. That's an interesting point. Because you know what? A lot of times at adult Eurovision, the quote-unquote joke acts, aka the fun ones, are why a mass audience watches. The junior contest in recent years has become very much big, generic power ballad.
No, I think there are many reasons for the decrease in viewing figures. I mean, some of it is that it doesn't have as wide a participation as the adult version. I mean, the fact that you now have Wales and Kazakhstan debut, I mean, it's a great thing, but you know, you kind of have to bring in more people by looking at how you consider countries in a very ingenious way. I mean, because Wales has never been in the adult version, and Kazakhstan, for all intents and purposes, haven't been allowed in the adult version of the contest.
However, if you look at the overall viewing figures of JESC, in recent years, they have declined, even with the advent of new countries. The reason, let's just call a spade a spade, the reason they've put Poland last in the running order is because they want the passionate Polish fans who watch the show to stay to the very end so they have higher ratings. That is the fact. Poland was one of the few markets that posted like record numbers when they debuted. And yeah, the EBU wants to capitalize on that. It's a business decision in some ways for them, which is fair enough. You got to keep the contest going. In any case, you guys...
And there's, you know, in lots of countries, particularly the absent countries, you know, there's, you know, JESC kind of touches in a very... it's delicate, you know, kind of making children compete for lots of... So it's a delicate subject matter, and it's uncomfortable for many countries, and therefore public broadcasters may struggle with the idea of promoting it to the level that is required.
Shout out to Trey Po. Whoops, I sacrificed my bedtime because I have school tomorrow to watch you guys. We are sending a shout out to Trey Po. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. You slay. A lot of you guys are asking when we're going to talk about France, Malta, Armenia. We're going in the running order.
Well, France is 15th in the running order.
So we got a while till that. So we're turning to country 4, Albania. Deban, don't call me a Barbie doll. I'm a smart girl overall. This is lovely. I like the staging.
The huge bow sits on top of her head.
It is so funny.
Perfect.
She's balancing kind of cartoon cute with stage show. Do you know what I mean? This is deliberately playful, and this is age appropriate.
And the staging elevates the product.
It does. And what's interesting is the staging is very simple.
Yeah.
It's among the most basic stagings, but it makes it the most endearing, or among the most endearing.
Absolutely. And you know what? If you've just tuned in and you see that on your screen, without even being told, what the overall package is, you know it's some kind of junior song show.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Elmar Azero is not a fan though. He says Albania song is good, but the staging looks empty.
I disagree.
She's got that big bow. That bow is filling the stage.
Yeah.
You guys are dragging this video out a little too much. Thank you, Yvonne. All right, that is Yvonne Perkovic. We have to go country by country. I mean, you gotta go country by country. All right.
Have you seen our country by country guide?
Blood Red Clone. Albania's song is something they didn't have in JESC, and I like they send this. Yeah, it's a new flavor. It's not a power ballad. Queen, this is from the Douze Point. Queen Effie's song is amazing. So was the video. That big old cell phone, eating the cake at the birthday party.
With all the girls. Love it, love it.
Again, age appropriate. Lumjan Ferko. Hi guys. Hashtag Albania must win. See you all in Tirana. We love you guys. Oh my God. F to the I to the K.
Speaking of Tirana, I'm actually going to Tirana next month on a wiwibloggs assignment.
Oh yeah, he's going to Kinga Magic. Yeah. Kinga Magic. Sadly, I'll be at work, so I ain't going.
I'll sneak him in my luggage.
No, but I have to be at work is the whole point of not going.
Have you heard of Kidnap?
I don't think my employer would be down with that. All right.
You think I'm going to tell him?
Okay, listen, we're moving on. Any final thoughts on Albania? Final thoughts on Albania. Mons dancers should go to Albania. Bye, Trey. Good night. Thank you for joining. All right. We're gonna move on.
I really want Turkey to join JESC. If not, actually, that's
Turkey would be great.
They would win it.
Turkey would win.
They'll just mobilize everyone to vote.
Yeah, but also they bring something very unique because Turkish music slays. All right, we've got to move on.
She's riding on the Me Too movement.
Question: who says that?
Just existing.
Yes, just existing is correct. Barbie. She's saying, "I'm not your Barbie doll. I'm not your toy." Effectively, it's a very good point.
Yeah, she's ready to play.
All right, we're moving on. Oh, Stephen Allen says, why aren't the UK in JESC?
We asked the same question.
Yeah, the BBC's just not interested, to keep it real, because it's a ratings issue. I think the perception of kids in competitions. So it's interesting that Wales, the Welsh broadcaster is interested, and they're going to slay.
Regions are taking charge of their own destiny.
Yeah. All right. Country 5, Russia. We're unbreakable. We are unbreakable.
Did you see that drummer on stage?
Very Polina Gagarina.
Oh,
very Polina Gagarina.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Hello, skinnies. Hi, Georgia Marie. Thank you for the compliment, I think. Russia, interesting LED. I quite like the use of all the people coming together at the end. They're like waving. It's like she's performing with an entire chorus of voices, which is the point, because in the chorus, she is with the entire chorus of voices.
It sounds most live of all the ones that I heard. Yeah. It wasn't like trying to sound like a studio version. It actually sounds live, I like it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think this, it feels just authentic. It doesn't feel overproduced. It doesn't feel like a stage show. It feels like a live concert, as you say. And she's really hitting the vocals.
Agreed. It's good. Russia was good to begin with. And I think the staging of it just matches my expectations. They've given it a real live feel. I like the fact that, it's not just her on stage, although that could have its merits, but this is like kids jamming to a music session. It's really good. It's got that high school rocker edge.
Just Existing says, the panda in the music video got me. It's funny because in the music video, she's much more edged out. Pink braids, blue braids. There's a, panda rock vibe. Whereas the video, they stripped away all the kiddie stuff, basically. And made it like a performance at, I don't want to say a bar. Like, what a youth hangout, a youth after school club, a live performance. Yeah.
Oh, I like
it.
And considering Paulina from Russia won last year, that for me was a surprising win. I think that this, to me, if this wins, I wouldn't be surprised because it's actually a good effort.
Yeah. Not everyone agrees. Harrison P says Russia's staging should switch with her music video vibe. The entire chorus of voices was a copy of the national final, and I really liked her music video theme better. George ESC. Russia is good. Russia is good, but I think it will be lost in the running order, unfortunately. There are many other popular songs around it.
Yes, I agree.
My phone,
I'll get it for you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Okay, final thoughts on Russia. Oh, gosh. A lot of... All right, I don't necessarily know if people agree with us on our enthusiasm.
What are they saying?
Forgettable. Some people say it's forgettable, nice but not a winner, slipping in both adult and junior contests.
That's not a negative.
What?
A song that straddles both adult and junior? I think that's
no,
really
slipping good. In both adult and junior.
What does that mean?
Slipping, falling.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh God, Julius. That
was a one-off. All right, going.
Oh God, yeah, that was last year.
Going Nuts Gaming. Russia is amazing this year. Fell in love after the rehearsals. All right, good. All right, we're about a fourth of the way through. Let's pause for 1 second, Deban.
The Netherlands is next, by the way.
But we're gonna pause for 1 second and just ask you, who do you want to win? Just one word, the country name, go. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Okay, Deban, close your eyes. Let's guess. What do you think? Who do you think people are gonna name the most?
Armenia. Maybe Poland. Maybe.
All right, let's reveal. Georgia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan. Whoa!
Oh.
Poland, Kazakhstan, Portugal, Wales, France, Poland, Ukraine, Netherlands, France. This is a look. Look at all those comments. Tom Duncan, France. I want to Instagram live this. Oh, what is it? I got an Instagram. Look at all those countries rolling in. Oh my God. Let's do this one more time. All right. Okay, you guys, name your favorite country, your winner. This is amazing.
Oh,
look
my God.
At that. Poland, Australia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Ireland, Poland, Ukraine, France and Albania, Kazakhstan, Malta, Macedonia. They slay.
I'm surprised there weren't more Kazakhstan, though.
Netherlands has got a lot of love. Look at this.
And Netherlands is next.
Okay, so we're going to ask you to kindly pause on your comments so we can resume the live stream Q&A. This flood is amazing. Wimpiest Wimp, Ukraine. Harrison P, Australia. Wow. Asking that question. Okay, and they're slowing their roll. They're slowing their roll. Okay. We turn to the Netherlands. The Netherlands. This is an interesting one. Junior Song Festival.
I like the way you said that. You said the
Netherlands. So Junior Song Festival has a very strong tradition, very good domestic ratings.
We'll be together, always forever.
La, 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 la. You know, singing about friendship. And in the background of their LED, you see them, I think, making a cake. You see them blowing flowers. You see them. It's all about their friendship.
Dressed like in a ball gown, he's in a suit.
No, it's more of a street fashion, isn't it? He's like, I don't think it's a suit. Look, you're clearly not a fan. My point is
I never told you that, though.
Yeah, but it's pretty clear from your face.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You're not very good at
Guys, could you read that? Oh, my God, this is bad. Sorry.
Yeah, you need to be more positive. The point is this. Junior Song Festival has lots of voters, and they will mobilize their voters. I think in the televote, because you can vote for your own country, the Netherlands, they'll have fans anyways.
Which skews the contest.
Oh my God, we should enter Eurovision as a duet. Yes, Tara, we tried that. Do you remember the shade? Do you remember the shade?
Actually, we have a hard drive full of songs. This may happen, actually.
Yeah, we need to focus on the Netherlands, though, for now. Defune, their voices match perfectly, but the song is just meh. Just existing. Netherlands and Italy, too similar. I know there's a lot of fans, but honestly, I find the Netherlands that cringy. It's good. Friendship, not a love song with kids like Italy. Interesting point from Real Men Change Diapers. I think he has kids. The Italian song is love between two people, whereas this is friendship between two people, and this seems more age appropriate. Do you agree?
What's the next one, please?
Deban, we have to finish reviewing this song. I think they've got good harmonies. I think they've got. He's just ready to move on. That's so rude. That is so rude.
I'm not ready. I'm just doing my secretarial duty.
No. We need to finish discussing the Netherlands.
Yes, we will. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
They've got fantastic vocals, good harmonies. This is Eugene without the sisters, as we said previously. Yeah, you guys, final thoughts on the Netherlands. I don't like them being on the cack drop and on top they stand right in front of the screen. It's just, oh, the catwalk. I see. Ogene vibes from official Laura.
I actually thought it was the cat.
Polly H, it's cute but not a winner. Salmon isn't a good song, so I'm with Deban. Forgettable. Winner! Vince Gama says winner.
Winner for which song?
Miss Ella, love it. Anna Salvatore, I find it awkward when they don't look at each other. Oh, Lois Usurin, I'm Dutch, but I don't like it. Pikachu detected Konstantin from Russia. Spasiba bashoya, honey. Wait, let me get my Pikachu. Let me get my Pikachu. Let me get my Pikachu.
Are we still on the Netherlands?
All right. Yes. Okay, we're going to move on. Overrated by Dutch fans, but it's still cute. Salmon the fish. Oh, yes. Salmon the songs, but salmon the fish. All right, we're going to move on. James C., it sounds so much like they're saying salmon. I love smoked salmon. Smoked salmon is delicious. All right, we're moving to Deban.
Azerbaijan.
Uh-oh, next country. Shall we go for Salam Baku?
Salam Baku!
Yes, it is time for Azerbaijan. Fidan Husseinova. I really like the staging. This gives me Major L and Nikki vibes. All white, they line up, they're doing their arms.
Love it. Just love it.
Simple.
She's older than like a lot of the contestants.
Yeah, she just turned 13.
Oh, wow.
Which is surprising because she looks so youthful.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Thomas Sturley, very child appropriate, but nothing amazing. Luke Saws, this is so boring. Eurovision Brahm, wanna read it? I wanna be like you.
Yeah.
Oh, but he says France 2016.
One of the things that I like that you said in our reaction video was that Azerbaijan quite often like to overcook, bells and whistles and then some. But for this, they've deliberately kept it pure.
Yeah, I think the staging makes it, how do I say this? So the video may have been very kiddie. This is still child friendly, but it gives it more of a professional vibe. She's on the box. There are vibes of Isel from Lisbon, the white lights, the white costumes, the solid background.
I cross my heart, the firewalls.
Yeah, this is a good one. OMG, you guys have read my comment. You Saleh, thanks so much. Oh, Eurovision Bram, loving the love. Let's see, who else? ESC Anton. Fidan is so cute and the staging improves the song.
Oh, she's
amazing.
Point. I mean,
Blood Red Clone. I really want Azerbaijan to sing in Azeri in ESC 2019.
Yes.
Yes. All right. The song is very boring, forgettable. Final thoughts. Did the staging elevate for you?
Match.
Match, okay.
Yeah, it was a match. And, it's a difficult one, actually, because as much as I love Azerbaijan, because it's sort of juvenile, it's youthful, and it's got all those childlike qualities, a lot of people don't like it because it's not mature enough. It's
a tough one. It's very hard to appeal to this audience because you've got adult jurors, you've got young viewers,
and you've got nationalists.
Is my cat scratching at the door? Oh, there you are, Barnaby. Hey.
Oh, wow.
Do you want to come be in the video?
Why not? Just bring him anyway. Just let him scratch you one more time.
In any case, all right, we're moving on to Belarus. Host country Belarus. Interestingly, in the music video, it was, man after woman, teenage love, kind of. But on stage now, it's just a much more urban swag vibe. I don't believe there's a female dancer.
We kind of knew it was going to go in that direction, though, didn't we?
Yeah, very...
we sort of slightly predicted it, that it would have a very urban feel on stage.
Yeah, but I thought the female added, a nice softness to us, whereas now it's just, very urban. I think there's a scooter at some point. There's other male dancers. James C., the staging really elevated Belarus's song. Luke, Belarus has done a very good job at staging. Belarus is amazing, people are saying. Wow, wonder whether, and you can't do that because you're gonna.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sorry, here, do you want to stop? Sorry. Because that will close the live chat.
Okay.
What were you trying to do?
Can we just put it in. Yeah, so I can just keep getting ready. Yeah.
Minimal Lodi B, sweet guy, knows how to perform. Belarusian Justin Bieber, says Armin Vartanyan. Where's my cat? Barnaby. I need to check on my cat real quick.
Right. So, yeah, I really like it.
Belarus looks like a knockoff Jacob Sartorius, TBH, LOL. Justin Bieber, top 3 Belarus. Let's do this. Let's try this. You guys, we're going to ask you yes or no, and just say yes or no. Can Belarus come top 5, yes or no?
Oh, do you want to, oh, wait. Hold on. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet.
We're loving this Instagram live thing. So this is going to go on Insta right now. You guys, can Belarus make top 5, yes or no? This is amazing. Look at all these comments. People are so passionate and have strong opinions. Yes. Wow. Y'all join us live on the live stream on wiwi.tv. Goodness me. It's a really
it's a mixed bag.
A very split opinion.
Yeah.
Wow. Predicting 8th, says almost, Tyler M.
Almost evenly, actually.
ESC Russia says yes. Tom Duncan says yes. Zimas 100 LV, Belarus 7th to 15th. Gosh, it's amazing. We love how responsive you guys are. This is unreal. 11th, 9th, no. I'm glad Daniel doesn't do those horrible voice crack things. That's George ESC. Interesting. All right. Well, shall we move on?
Yes. Do you owe me something?
I do owe you something. I owe you. Devin, you've seen the rehearsal. What do you think?
Should we?
Oh, yeah.
Before I talk about the rehearsal, I've seen the music video. What do you think?
Oh, I love the music video. The music video, very playful, very 70s vintage fun. They're not following any JESC script. They're not saying, let's open the handbook and see how to win Junior Eurovision. They just let Taylor write his song, which is at once wild, crazy, not of this era, and yet so amazing. You know what I mean? It's just completely, it's almost a random, it's just a completely random entry. But it's so lovable because of that, because it's real.
And it's so non-referential. And what I do like about it is that it looks to some of the most successful albums, not 1, but 2 in the music videos. You've got Neve Kavanagh and, oh God, what's
Ryan
his name? Oh, Shaughnessy. Yes, in the music video, and that's excellent. His staging, again, it's fun. Taylor brings us to his own world. So I almost feel like there's nothing to really judge him against.
What I love about the staging is you've got these 2 fly girls, you know, doing their dancing. I think one of them, at least one of them has braids, and she whips it around at one point. There's a lot of symmetry. You've got 3 of them, but they'll line up with each other and then they'll pop out from behind. So at one point it looks like he has like 9 arms.
Afrocentric, baby.
It is Afrocentric.
That's made for now. You know?
I really like that because I think a lot of times, like, creative young guys in school and Black females are best friends. That's how I was growing. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's this like creativity.
Titi Lola
was my best friend growing up. Yeah, she's Nigerian. I love that connection. Titi Lola Lashabikan. Titi Lola Lashabikan. Yes, Nigerian realness. You're like, because you. What's forgive my ignorance. Remind me your first language was
Yoruba.
Yoruba. There you go. There you go. Oh, Titi Lola for the Lasha Beacon Honey. Ireland can be a dark horse, says 2A Trash.
Oh,
let's see. Taylor dances better and sings than Yeleni. Overrated forever. That's Anna Salvatore. I love Yeleni. It's cool hearing Gaelic in a teen pop contest.
I agree.
Kelsey Morrison. I love the dancing in this. I think it's so good. And he just does his thing. He works the stage. It's just, some would say it's a hot mess. I say no. But it's creative, fun, and loose.
But I think the hot mess concept of it actually makes it such a melting pot of fabulousness. You know, like, it's just so great. It's kitsch, but at the same time, it's purposeful. I like this. I think that in some ways, he's excelled himself beyond any form of ranking. It's just
beyond.
Yeah. Taylor, I think, to me,
total slayage realness, honey.
Honey!
Listen, but before we move on to the next country, let's ask people, and we're going to put this on the Instagram live stream as well. The Instagram story, sorry. The question is this. Can Ireland come in the top 10? Can Ireland come in the top 10? In recent years, I think they've not done that, so let's see. Devin, can you stop typing? When you do that, it doesn't refresh the feed. Okay, so let's start over. The question is, can Ireland come top 10? Yes, please, honey. Yes, says Mooney Cloud. Yes, says Taylor Fisher and official Laura. All right, there's a lot of love for Ireland. Okay. Why?
Oh, there was more love after you stopped the video.
I can only do one thing at a time. All right, well, now we're going to move on. The country we're turning to next, wow, there's a lot of love for Ireland, is Serbia. Okay, you guys, thoughts on Serbia? She, of course, I would say very stylish. Her music video.
Radovanovic.
Yeah.
Bojana, right?
Yes, Svet, she's singing World. On stage, she has a massive LED globe, I believe, in the background or on the stage. She's in a white dress. To me, this is very musical theater. It's very Les Miserables for a younger generation. I think
What character would she be playing in that?
She would probably be the young heroine, the young star, the center of attention. I like the bow and the hair, giving you a visual centerpiece. She has a lovely voice.
Visual centerpiece.
Devin, do you want to read some of the comments?
That already sounds like night school. Okay, it's a bit boring, but it's cute by Georgie I. Nice staging, but the song is... Actually, let me just try and find positive comments here. Oh, Lewis Taylor says, I think it's a very theatre-like song.
Yeah.
And quite stylish.
Ooh, Wonder Weather. Oh, I actually like Serbia, but it's still kind of boring.
Probably, okay.
Oh, Tom Duncan, yes.
What does Tom say?
You know, he just says, yes.
Yes!
Okay.
It's the space. Okay, we're gonna...
Let's actually ask a different question. If you have a positive comment on Serbia, can you shout it out below? She's a wonderful singer. I think the stage performance is pristine and pure.
This is real profiling.
Serbia sends a song like for ESC 1960. Okay, that is not the positive comment. Yes, Spear K, she's very charismatic. Mooney Cloud, I love her dress. Lewis Taylor, it's cute. Maxine Abbey, she looks amazing. Iconic Cypriot, she is cute. She performs really well. I Waldron. Be right by Eurovision Bram. Have a good lunch. Okay, well, you know what? Serbia has its fans, clearly. People really like the styling. People really like her voice.
Well, maybe we'll see you in Belgrade.
Should we ask? Yeah, let's just move on. We want to ask a question. All right, who's next, Devin? Bella Italia, we turn to Italy. You guys...
I love it when you give these sort of intro. Bella Italia, we turn to Italy. Can this be my toilet break?
No, we're not taking toilet breaks. We're going to comment on the song. I think they have great voices. I think that she is so telegenic. They're both telegenic, but my eyes go to her. She has this wonderful hair, big hair. They're going to, you know, Disney's castle, basically. The background is a castle.
Do they have a song with them, do you think?
I think the song would work in a Disney movie. It's very niche. I don't think this is necessarily top 40 radio hit, but this is very niche for an animated film. And the staging in rehearsals you saw, it is very Walt Disney. There is the castle, there is the ball gown, there is the prince. They are in this other world. It's cute, but for some, as Nurten C says, it may be forgettable. There's a name in Greek, forgive me, I can't read it, but it says just beautiful, cute Melissa and Marco, but...
And the one beneath that says a 14-year-old girl singing with a 10-year-old girl.
Is he 14 and she's 10? I thought they were the same age. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's very interesting.
Well, even if they're both 10.
the song does skew perhaps a bit too adult. It does sound like
it's just inappropriate.
I don't know if it's inappropriate, but it leans more adult. Miss Ella says it's forgettable. They sound like they are trying to sound older than they are, Kelsey Morrison says. The swing on stage, Mooney Cloud. I can't believe he is 14. March. People are ageless these days. It's impossible to predict anyone's age. From Fidan to, you know what I mean? Like to you.
The umbrella organization is still Junior.
That's true. This reminds me of...
you know what? Of a million and one theme, you could have just... If they'd done a song about pasta, I think I would have even eaten it.
A pasta song would have been playful
and
age appropriate.
Would have been fun. And would have given it a cultural identity. I don't know who wrote this. I don't know what they're trying to achieve. At wiwibloggs, I'm under terms and conditions. I can't say that I can't say anything.
In any case, we're gonna move on. Quinisha Soares Barros says, people say this isn't child friendly because it is about love, but I feel it is nice in the sense that the wondering what love is about. That makes sense. So this person, Quinchia, is taking it how I think they want it to be taken. It's not a romance between the two people. It's them wondering aloud about love. All right, we're gonna move on. We are going to head down under to the nation of big voices, big balladeers, professional team performers. Who is it? It's Australia, honey. Like SBS has a formula. They have a formula of finding kids with big voices and singing ballads, essentially. Last year was different. Last year,
and it's been totes consistent, hasn't it? I mean, that's what they've been doing since. Was Bella Page the first one too?
Bella Page was first with My Girls.
Yeah. My Girls Beautiful.
My Girls, here we go.
Yeah.
And then,
yeah.
Then there was Alexa Curtis. That was a great one. That was a great one.
We are.
And then last year, it was a danceable number that did very well. It was a dancing number.
Oh,
Isabel, I think was her name.
Isabel Clark.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was it. Well, before we review, let's get the tone. We're gonna ask our readers, viewers, all of you guys right now to comment. The question for Australia is, do you think Australia could come top 5? And we're waiting.
No, you've got to.
Oh yeah, there's a delay. Okay.
There's a delay. You've got to do another one.
Here we go. Putting this here.
Actually, you know what? Hold on. Let me just type it first.
Australia could come top 5, and they're off. Yes, no, yes, I think no. Oh, yes. With juries, yes, but with the juries, yes, honey, says Harrison P. It's interesting. That's a good point about the juries. The juries tend to love Australia consistently across both contests. And I think that's because there is a very professional, sleek vibe to this.
I agree. I mean, it's one of the most, it's so radio ready. I can hear it on the radio. And their songs tend to cross over. This doesn't sound like a junior entry. And not that, I suppose as adults, we often think that a junior entry should have a certain kind of format. But yeah, this could easily go into Eurovision is what I mean.
ESC Australia, some local flavor. I like the staging and song, and her voice isn't bad, although I feel as though it's getting a bit too repetitive for Australia. It does feel familiar in that sense. We're used to female balladeers from Australia.
Yeah.
I will say this, JL's voice definitely stands out from her predecessors. Her voice is, how would you describe it? It's deep. It's a deep, resonant, and this is a
soulful voice.
Aretha Franklin.
There's only one other competitor like her in this game, and that's the Maltese act.
In terms of the
type of voice, type of package, you know?
Leona Lewis vibe. Nacho says, go JL Explosion. It was written by Anya's team for Where I Am.
Really?
And yes, I could hear it. It has that kind of not formulaic. It has that, the same template is applied.
Can I just slightly deviate?
Her voice is strong and soulful and beautiful, Francesca Guidici says. Bring some chorizo. Kieran, what does that mean?
Now, for all you...
sorry, go ahead.
So for all those who love William, including myself, Oh God.
Y'all, no curse language, please.
Demons, don't do it.
Yeah, we have to remove curse language. Okay, keep going.
William Lee Adams needs to lay down his armor. That's what I'm saying.
Laying down my armor. Look, Jay. Oh, one of the best parts about JL's performance, that silver outfit they've chosen is so appropriate. It's so good.
It's brilliant.
She looks fantastic. She looks like a seasoned performer. The hair is perfectly coiffed. The sparkly silver dress looks amazing in the lights. It reminds me, Jennifer Hudson, what's the movie Showgirl? I'm not sure. What's it called?
Dreamgirls.
You know, that stage, the classic staging. It's very showbiz, I think. And she's like, got her champion posture. There's a lot going on here. Will kids be into this?
Well, people say that, you know, children from Australia can vote for itself.
True.
And people say that children from many countries aren't children as we imagine them, that they're a lot older, they listen to different types of music. So, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if this does well. I do think it is a strong year. So, you know, and lots of entries are not sounding like kiddies' entries. In fact, Albania is the only one that truly comes to mind as a playful song. Yeah. So in a kiddies contest, you find that 19 of the other songs sound adult.
Well, Abby Jenkins says, lovely husky voice, ESC fan forever, honey, Tam ESC, fierce gal, Mimi Lodi B, too mature.
My God, but if she sounds like that now, what will she sound like in 10 years' time?
She's going to be a champion. Okay, she's going to be a champion. We're moving on to Georgia. This song is serving drum and bass realness.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Drum and bass realness. I think that it's so good. The staging for Georgia is fantastic.
It's so good.
She is so fashion forward.
Oh, it's so good. It's
wearing,
so good.
It's like a, I don't know, like a pleather dress, and then it's got this red stuff on top, and she's got, you know, the head fixture, and she's standing there. There's traffic behind her. It's just visually arresting, and I think juries will respect this, actually. I think juries will really respect this.
It is no surprise that Georgia has done so well at this contest. And, you know, I'm now starting to understand their strategy. So they put out a good product beforehand. They get you all excited, get you teased, but you're not declaring them winners yet. But when they go and do their rehearsals, then everything comes together. And they offer a surprising note to what you've seen in the music video, because that was, again, very different on stage than it was in the music video. And vocally, she slays. Drum and bass, realness. I cannot, this is one of the ones that truly stood out to me.
Yeah, from it's just, it builds so nicely from slow and kind of mysterious and almost down to something very uplifting and moving. Iconic Cypriot, Georgia is a bop. Nacho Nacho, I always think she's going to say Shini Gulsitivis when she sings the chorus. I don't know what that means. Conrad Vince for life. It stands out, but I think it will be top 10, but not winner. Dean, Georgia's voice is outstanding, lit. Kelsey Morrison, love the build in this song. The quiet beginning makes the song more impactful.
As you often say, she can work minor chords too.
Yeah, she can do it all. She can do it all. She's very confident. The Georgian kids are never phased. Consistently, they're just so stage ready and confident. She's also very likable. There's something I don't know. I almost wish the song was at Adult Eurovision.
It's so good.
These would be slay commentators on JESC. Thank you, ESC Lalandra. ESC Lalandra doing it for the teenagers. Quinsashia Soares Barros. I really like Georgia, but I keep forgetting how it goes. Well.
Oh, we just gave you a little rendition.
Wonder Weather. It's just amazing. I loved it as soon as I heard it. Mooney Cloud, her vocals, OMG, Saleh with 2 Ys. Spear K says this is winning the jury vote. I could see Georgia surprising in the jury vote. A lot of people in the fandom haven't been talking about it, but when you see it live, as an adult music unprofessional, I gotta say, I really like it.
You know, I'm glad you've now embraced the title of a music professional.
Unprofessional.
You have judged so many.
Yeah, I've been on like 22 juries, but like that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm still an unprofessional queen.
Well, you know what?
Altamar, Slay, and ESC. Yeah. It's a good point. Caprellian, Gotcha Chaladze, and this girl.
Keep the faith, honey.
Yes, keep the faith. All right, we're going to speed on. We're going to finish going through this running order, and then we'll take open questions. Who's next? Deban, are you ready to dare to dream? Shalom!
I'm ready for the loo. I do need to go.
Okay, you go to the loo and I will start this out. If you could go downstairs, the upstairs loo is not really working.
I will.
Thank you so much. So you guys, I think with Israel, this is an example of a song that improves with the live performance. The music video was very nice, but now they've gotten rid of the other people, the old people, the young people who were in it, and it's just him, the blue lights coming up. It's just more powerful. It feels more Israeli. I like the color scheme. They've gone for blue lights or some white, and then there's the black staging as well. It just looks so much more sophisticated, and I feel like you feel the song more. Lois Usorin says it's a dark horse. Luke says good staging. Dafoon, Israel, the best song. Hovey Star staging. Kale Project, you have hit the nail on the head. Hovey Star staging. It's exactly it. Because there's a lot of lights, but it's subtle how they do it. I mean, you get lost in the blue. Thomas, Israel's not here to win. They're here for other reasons. Yeah, they're here to support the ESC family as they're hosting. Ranovich, sorry, the scrolling so fast. Ranovich says, Israel has an amazing entry this year, but if in 2012 they came only 8th with one of the best JESC entries ever, I'm not that optimistic. Fair point. Anna Salvatore, it looks like a sophisticated Made of Stars. Spear K, severely underrated. We should really point out that this was a cover. This song is a cover of an existing song, and there was a bit of drama. The EBU said it was fine. And I think the sophistication of the song comes through in the fact that it is a cover. It's been tried and tested for many years, so they know it does something in people, stirs something in people. And Deban is back. So we're just going to ask you very quickly, what should the question be on this one? The question is going to be, because I don't think Israel faces an uphill battle in voting competitions. Like Neto winning last year was such an amazing feat for a number of reasons. In JESC, Israel has struggled. Why don't we ask this? Can he give Israel their best result at Junior Eurovision? Deban had his pee break. Someone clocked you. And the answers are coming in. Oh, thank you, official ESC. You're very kind.
When there was a song called
Hope You Flushed. Tara King says hope you flushed. No, yes, no, sadly, no. It's mixed results.
No mixed results. It's overwhelmingly no. Listen, Israel had that song called Let the World Win.
Kids.il. Let the music win it all.
Let the music win it all. That is excellent. And that didn't even do well.
It's been still hit.
Yes. And that didn't even do well.
That was tough. That was a good song. Yeah, again, they face there are a lot of political issues. But we won't
please. Netta won for Israel.
I know. She overcame those issues, which made that victory so much more remarkable. They went 20 years without a win, Deban. Let's just remember that, okay? They had several years of non-qualification prior to Hovey Star, prior to Nadab Wedge. So they do face challenges. All right, we're moving on to the next country.
No, we're not moving on that note. If you put in...
I'm sorry, it is categorical that Israel faces greater challenges in the televote than most countries. That is a fact. It's incontrovertible. It is not controversial.
So do you think this song should win the Junior
I don't think
Eurovision?
This should win the Junior Eurovision, but what I'm saying is...
Top half or bottom half?
You've already asked a question.
I'm asking you.
Oh, I think it will bottom half.
Okay, of that bottom half, top 5 or bottom 5?
I'll say this. I think juries
top 5.
I think juries are often sympathetic to the host country of the next adult Eurovision. So I'll just leave it at that. We're going to move on.
No. Top 5 or bottom 5?
Personal taste or what will happen?
Personal taste. William is too much.
We're moving on to Jamais Sans Toi, happy in my life. Salut, France. Bonjour, Toulouse. Ça va, je vais bien. It is time to move on to France. Deban, I've got 3 words. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. I think this song is wonderful. I think the staging is deliberately French. She's out there eating ice cream in front of the Eiffel Tower. They're wearing the dungarees.
Epic.
It's epic.
Epic.
It's epic.
It's at once definitely my clear favorite.
It's at once child-friendly, but adults will pause to watch. There's a very good melody. It falls on the ears. The staging is not too much, but it is enough.
This is absolutely excellent. I mean, I have nothing negative to say about this. It's just, wow, it's really, really good. And there's a lot of activity, isn't it? You know, like there's like
an ice cream stand.
An ice cream stand, and then she's with 3 girls and she's doing this.
She's with 1 girl and 1 boy.
How is it?
Zulu RL says France's staging is crazy but amazing. Oh no, Matthias Lixum says we surely won't win with that. ESC Lalandra asks, what is the leg dance? The leg dance is it's very now. It's very hip. It's very cool. It's very, you remember it is the point. People at home will be breaking their legs trying to do this. Do not try this at home. I think it's good fun.
And I think she's got a fantastic position in the running order, actually, as well.
Oh, yeah. No, she really does. Where is she performing?
15th.
15th. I mean, I already know the question. We have to ask a very tough question here. Here we go. You guys, the question is, can France win Junior Eurovision? Can France, Angelina, win Junior Eurovision? Devin, do you want to stop typing so that we can see the answers? Okay, I have to do that again.
Oh, there's a delay anyway, isn't there?
Okay, so here we go. You guys, can France win Junior Eurovision with Angelina? 100% yes, 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 potentially yes, yes, why not, yes.
Keep it coming,
guys.
Yes,
yes, sadly, yes, yes. I think there's a lot of love. 50-50 is so unpredictable. Yes, 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 yes. No, no. Yes, yes, yes.
But even those saying no is like, no, it will be 3rd place. Well, you know what? That's okay.
It's going to be, oh, Oliver Rainbraid, wiwibloggs, 1,000,000% yes, he says. Thank you for joining us this morning. All right, look, there's clearly a lot of love. You have to go to work soon, so we're going to pick up the pace. We're turning now to the former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. She, of course, is singing Doma.
Which means home.
Doma, 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 Doma.
That was Donna.
That's Donna. This is Doma. I must say, I prefer Doma to Donna. This is really good.
Doma is good.
This is excellent. She can sing. The live performance really won me over because she is sounding just as good as she does in the music video.
Absolutely.
Giving me Les Mis Cosette vibes. She's singing about the fact that children deserve to have homes. She's in a ball gown, but she is connected with the children. There is something professional about the staging. The snow falling is very subtle, but looks very sleek. It matches her white dress.
And that's the kind of love I love, you know, the love, I love you because you deserve a home.
Yeah.
And let's talk about this. You know, this is a serious issue, of course, in many countries, particularly, you know, and it has a very childlike quality, you know, like opening up the door, opening it shows hospitality, it shows concern, it shows social concerns, not, oh, I loved you when I was 10 years old. I mean, this is excellent. This deserves the attention it's getting.
Eurotrash XO, I absolutely love it, but fear it could get lost amongst more up-tempo songs.
Not if it's in the 16th in the running order.
She says she's happy to be wrong. Unitravel, hello from Armenia. Luke, Dark Horse of the Year. Armin Vartanyan, the most strongest ethnic ballad of the year.
You said that in our reaction, actually.
There's very strong ethnic realness here. There's a Balkan identity. I think I don't think this is coming near the bottom. I think this deserves to be on the left-hand side of the scoreboard.
Easy.
Easy.
And I think it will. I think it will.
Former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia frequently struggles with voting, regardless of the quality of the song, so it's always hard to predict. But
and
this
I
is
think
good.
they're frequently adult as well. But I think this is relatable to everybody.
Yeah, she makes good eye contact as well. She's really giving face. The camera pans in. And
what a beautiful language.
Yeah, wonderful singer, wonderful person. There's a video interview with her. It's a minute long on our Instagram. You can check it out.
Oh, you should check that out, yeah.
She's very sincere. She's very sincere. All right, we're going to move on. Oh, before we move on, Nurtin C. I get goosebumps every time I listen to it. She is amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, now it is time for us to say Barev, Hayastan, Barev, hello to Yerevan. Depi Ratasil Jr. is calling. It is Armenia. And who is the singer?
L to the E to the V to the O to the N.
Lavan, who has the confidence to sing about who? L to the E to the V to the O to the N.
With a banging haircut. I love that.
He's working the bangs, covering his eyes, and then he does the reveal. It's like he doesn't need an Adjourne, costume change. His costume changes the hair. Bam! Bam!
And the green suit. Love it.
This is like, it reminds me of Betty in 2014, a song that's good, but you don't really think it's gonna like come top 3.
People of the Sun.
Yeah, because people didn't expect it to do top 3, and then you see the staging and it comes to life. This is fun. It is a young Bruno Mars. It is ethnic. It is danceable. A lot of kids are going to relate to him. He's the cool one. He's doing something funky. The staging really elevates this.
Wow.
Polly, Armenia is my guilty pleasure. Mary, he will be first.
First.
Yes, Mary Hovhannissian says he will be first. I defer to Mary. Hey, Mary. Hey, Mary. Go, Mary. Hey, it's done calling. No, this song is, I'm sorry, a lot of people will really be won over by this live performance.
I don't know.
You disagree. Tara King, very different and cool.
William, now, don't let you and me have a fight, because you've already put in words, you disagree. Did I say that?
What did I disagrell about?
No, what you just said.
What did I say?
You just said, oh, obviously you disagree. I didn't say that.
What, on the Netherlands?
No,
Sorry, Devin, but when you go like this, it's probably a sign you disagree. I mean, words are important, but so is the face, hunty. And the face says a lot. In any case, Wonder Weather, I think it will get top 10, but not top 5. Marco Vieira knows the chorus. Levon. The song is a bit of a bop, but the vocals ain't so great, says Ben
Now,
Griffin.
William has been making ripples.
Oh, Armin Vartanyan, a little version of Nicolas Joseph.
Now, William has been making ripples in Yerevan because the head of the Armenian delegation actually wrote to me, "Oh, we love William's reaction on Levon." It's like,
no, I think the question was,
why are you telling me?
I think the question was, Devin, do you like Levon? And you were like, William does. So again, you're giving away your colors. Like, it's fine. You don't have to love every song, but I think
true.
But you can. I think one can understand why people would like this song. I do like the song. You don't like the song, but that's okay. It doesn't matter at Junior Eurovision and Eurovision how many people dislike the song.
I would have wished.
What matters is who likes your song because they vote.
Yeah, I wished he could swap places with Ukraine in the running order.
Lewis Taylor, I want to cut his hair. I know the hair's a good prop.
I do like the hair. Actually, that's probably what I like the most.
It worked for Yeleni Ferreira. She used the hair as a prop.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and he is taking a note from that. Another trend from adult Eurovision to junior Eurovision. Deban's reactions are the best. See, your shade has fans. Wind Machine Project loves it. Wind Machine Project loves it. His hair is like a forest. Deban's or Levon's?
You know what? I'll take that too.
Like Hovey hair.
How does Hovey? Oh God, Hovey's
hair. Oh my God, y'all are so funny. We're gonna move on to Wales.
Oh yes,
Wales. Oh, should we ask a question about Armenia?
Oh yes, go on.
Okay, let's just ask them flat out because this is really divided. Can Armenia win Junior Eurovision? And then I'll move this. Can Armenia win Junior Eurovision? Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, it's a mixed reaction again, but I'm loving all the comments. Slay.
I like the one who said, "Oh no, but he's gonna be top 10." Well, I hate to break it to you, top 10 is just top 10 is not victory.
All right, we're turning to Wales. Wales. This really won me over with the staging. The dancers are so effective. They, again, like Armenia's Artsvik from 2017, they all line up and the hands are coming out. So it's like she's got 9 hands. It's very spiritual, very soulful. The dancers flip away at one point. There's this beautiful vista. The singer looks fantastic and confident. She looks more confident here than she did at the national final. The much smaller stage in Wales was much more intimidating for this young woman than this massive stage in Minsk. She's absolutely killing it. She's killing it.
I think the staging elevates the song, no doubt.
Oh, it's Berta, not Berta.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, is it?
Yes, see, it looked like a B in the scroll out when we first watched the video.
Berta.
Anyway, sorry, keep going. Matronia Mandel, the staging for Wales made me like the song more with the dance as well. 100 ESC Australia, 100% biggest grower. I don't know what it is, but the whole performance is on another level.
Yeah.
Do it with me now.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? Let's just all hold hands and...
The staging is just perfect, Jello says.
Good.
Jello gets it. Jello gets it. The staging is the best this year, says Defune. Luke, agree. Revamp saved the song. It's the first start for Wales, and it's a good start.
And it's a revamp that isn't obvious. So if you liked what you first heard, you're not going to dislike the revamp.
Yeah.
It's subtle.
ESC Lalandra, proper Welsh feel. It's true. Lewis Taylor, it's like something you'd hear in a sauna, and I love it. I guess at a high-end spa. You know what I mean? Like the Inya, the sounds of Inya. No, it's true. The sounds of Inya. You would. You hear that? Like you're at the Six Senses. You know what? You're at the banyan tree, and they put on some Perta. You can hear it. All right. Dennis from the Netherlands. Hello, Dennis. Or Denise. Is that Dennis or Denise? No, it's a guy, so it's Dennis. They are supposed to be nature warriors. Thank God that Simmerag finally made it to Eurovision. Tom Stevenson, it's also nice to see the BBC has covered JESC as it was on Newsround. Well, that's very good to hear. Excellent. Look, I just think ESC Lalandra, again, it reminds me of The Lion King. No, but it's true. And that movie was a global blockbuster. You know, my first year of university, I went to school with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. He was the voice of Simba.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was the voice of Simba. We played tennis a few times. And sadly, he dropped out.
What, Broadway voice or film voice?
He was in Home Improvement. No, he was in the movie.
Oh, wow.
In The Lion King, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, whose real name is Jonathan Weiss, he played Simba. Wow, isn't that crazy?
That is
crazy. But then he transferred, so I didn't see him again. Anyways, Deban looks so done with William at some moments. That's because he had to get up early to come to my house to film.
Oh, no, I do love William. But I also feel like, you know, I love him more when we agree. Let's put it that way.
Which is rare. So this is love, hate. All right, we're going to move on. Well done, Wells. 19. The question is Malta.
Malta, honey.
Malta. Yeah, this... I like the chorus. I think it's a very uplifting message. I think she's got a good voice, very Leona Lewis power. Malta's always one of these countries where the live performance kind of takes things to a new level. She's on a piano. She's reusing the music video in the background. It's a nice music video. Yeah, what do you think?
I can't remember it.
Yeah, it's not the most memorable of the Maltese entries, but I think she's still got something very special about it.
Oh, I can remember the entry. I can't remember the staging.
It doesn't go anywhere, says Lewis Taylor. ESC and Anton, Ella's voice is amazing.
Always came marching on.
She can sing.
I remember the song. I just don't remember. How was it visualized?
ESC Australia. Oh my God, Malta. One of my faves this year. I love her stage presence and the dancers. Juries are going to fall in love with this. This is more, again, this will appeal to adults because it's more of an adult entry. This is a song you can hear top 40. You can hear this at MESC.
Can you describe the visuals? I really don't remember.
She's on the piano. She's wearing kind of a silky red, like, it's not a sweatsuit, but it's like a sports suit. It's like sportswear, urban street style, bright red. She has very good eye contact. She plays the piano, and then she moves around. No, it's good. But if you remember the music video, the apocalyptic scene, that's in the background. She can hit those high notes exactly, Mooney Cloud. Green tea, I don't understand you, but love you so much from Russia. Spasiba bashoya, you soleil koi. More American than European, isn't it? Says Igor Kosterman. Yeah, it does feel kind of American, doesn't it? It really does. All right, but we're going to move on. This is our final act, our final discussion point. We're talking about Poland. This is Roxana from Poland. Let's just take a moment to breathe.
I really like this. I really like this. This is good. This is, yeah. Yeah, I think it's a really good closing number. The song I liked anyway to begin with, and I think the staging's really good when, you know, they all sort of gather around. She's with girls, right?
Yeah.
it feels very Me Too. It feels very now. It feels very appropriate. And you get a sense of power coming from her. I think this is a really good song. If you know, it was in my top 3 at the end of our predictions, and I'm happy for it to. It's definitely got to be in the top 3, and I think it could even win. I mean, it's very favored. Poland can vote for itself. It's closing the show.
This is a hard one because kids at Junior Eurovision can vote for themselves. Or countries can vote for themselves. It's very, very hard to predict how this will go down. Russia has a massive population. Poland has enthusiastic fans. France, big country. All of them have good songs. Do you know what I'm saying? This is so hard to predict. I'll say this. I think Roxana is amazing. She can sing live. There is no question. Do not doubt her. And she's bringing a different flavor. This is a different flavor to the smorgasbord, and one that we needed. Kind of a rocky pop vibe.
Definitely Poland's best effort at junior level.
Working black and white. She goes to monochrome, a different camera effect. It has a lot of hype indeed. It could win the televote, and not even just because of the diaspora, just because it's good. And it's going last as well. This is tough. This is very tough. Croatia Hrvatsky says Poland performance equals Turkey 2003. Demir says, yes, we are overreacting. Matthias says Poland is going to win the televote and top 10 jury. She's most likely going to win the whole contest.
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, it's very actually. Yeah. You know, I was doing a sort of a mental note. Out of the 20 songs, there's 12 that I really, really like, and out of those 12, there's 7 that I wouldn't mind, you know, getting the final ticket. I think Poland's excellent. Poland's one of them.
All right, Deban, we have to say who we think the winner will be. Actually, why don't we do who we think? No. First, we're going to ask our readers if Poland can win. Let's ask our readers if Poland can win.
And then after that, I've got a question for you, William Lee Adams.
All right, here's the question. Can Poland win the Junior Eurovision Song Contest? The yeses are already coming in. Yes, 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 yes. Whoa. That is a lot of yeses, and they're coming in very quickly.
Okay. I now have a question for you, William.
Yes. Oh my gosh, there's so many cameras going on.
We are doing this. Recording. William Lee Adams.
Hey.
Armenia won the Junior Eurovision poll on wiwibloggs.
Yeah.
Can you tell me in 1 minute why?
Because it has a very good song, and because countries can vote for themselves in our poll just as they can at the Junior Eurovision Song Contest, and Armenian fans are very passionate, but also I think that song appeals outside of the Armenian diaspora as well.
Are you suggesting that if Armenians couldn't vote for themselves, this is a song that wouldn't win you?
No, I'm not saying that, because I think that this appeals outside of Armenia, as I just said. You're trying to back me into a corner, but you're not going to win, because I do think this appeals to Armenians and non-Armenians. So get your camera out my face.
Am I not going to win because you don't want me to win, or because what you're saying is actually true?
You're not singing in the Junior Eurovision Song Contest.
Levon is.
Who are you? Are you talking as Deban, or are you talking as Levon?
I'm talking as a concerned reader.
I think Levon can win Junior Eurovision, absolutely. I think Poland can win Junior Eurovision. I think France can win Junior Eurovision. But we're going to talk about our top 3. I don't know what just happened.
Amazing.
What was amazing?
That is amazing, because you said it in 1 minute.
Was that 1 minute? Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so Deban, give me your top 3.
Okay, no, Deban is not drunk, by the way.
He often seems that way, Argy, ESC. Look,
you don't get drunk on peach tea.
We need to name our top 3. Let's rephrase it. The top 3 you think will be in the actual final. The actual overall result, who will be the top 3?
Oh,
this
my
is not
God.
Personal taste. This is who you think will be in the top 3.
Okay, so I'm going to pluck from favorable running order.
Let me pull the running order.
I think Poland has got a good shot at it. Georgia, definitely.
Oh, I think that's going to do well with the jury.
And I think France.
So you're not including Kazakhstan. You're not including...
Oh, Kazakhstan's excellent. And actually, Ukraine is excellent.
Yeah, I think I would put Ukraine down as top 3, but I worry with the running order. So that's why I'm not including it in the top 3, just because of the running order. I think I actually think Armenia is going to surprise people. I think that people are writing it off, but I think it's really going to surprise people.
I just don't think Armenia is as strong as at least 7 other countries.
But honey, I'm factoring in all the factors, including the fact that you can vote for any country. And Armenians are passionate. They will be voting.
Okay.
Look, if France, something about France, I feel like France will do well. I think there's a lot of EBU support with the jury. I think people love it.
Wales has really risen as well.
Wales has just gone to a new level. I think that might struggle more with the televote. It's very sophisticated. And I'm not saying junior Eurovision voters are not sophisticated. Look, I'm going.
Juries are going to love Australia.
France, Armenia.
Oh, I really like Azerbaijan.
I don't think that will be top 3, though. I like it as well, but I don't think it'll be top 3.
It may not.
So this question is, who will actually be the top 3? I think France. Georgia's going to do great with the jury. Georgia will do great with the jury.
And it's got a good running order position.
Kazakhstan's staging lets it down, but I think the voice is amazing. Oh, you know what? I've got to commit. France, Armenia, Poland.
I'm taking Armenia out and swapping that with Kazakhstan.
So you're saying France, Kazakhstan, Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good. It's so close. It is so close. What do our readers say? Zolka Faria Galang, top 3, first place France, second Kazakhstan, third Armenia. Yas Darina Queen, says Jello. Vincent Soto, I hope Ukraine running order doesn't destroy it. There's a lot going on here. Yeah, Kosovo is, blah, blah, blah. Francesca is with you, Deban. Tara King thinks the result will be a big surprise. I think Tara King is on point. The result will be a big surprise. There's so many freaking variables.
I think so.
This is tough. Well, look, you guys, we're going to ask you a final question. This is the final question.
Let me type it. Yeah, go on.
Do you want me to whisper it? Now that we've
How predictable is that question?
Well, look, the question is rather obvious. We simply want you, we did this at the beginning of the video, but now we're doing it at the end of the video. This is not your personal favorite. Do not tell us your personal favorite. Tell us who you think will win. Who you think will win based on jury, televote, running order, all of that. Let us know the predicted winner of the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. Who will win? But I can't actually record till you finish typing. Okay, they're coming in now. They're coming in.
Is it?
Who will win the Junior Eurovision Song Contest? Not your personal favorite, but who will win? Poland, France, Poland, Armenia, France, Poland, Kazakhstan, France or Poland, Ukraine, Armenia, France, Kazakhstan, Macedonia, Kazakhstan. Wow. There's a lot of love from our viewers. Now, look, Deban, I don't know how many, you have to go to work, so you won't be here for the show. The show starts in 3 hours, I believe, 3 p.m. GMT. I'm probably going to go do some work. Yeah, so what should we do? Should I do a live stream of the final, or should I just watch and do Twitter and Instagram?
I like the social media aspect.
So you think I should do Twitter and stuff rather than YouTube? Yeah. What do you guys think? Should I live commentate on the show on YouTube or just do it on Twitter? Because people will be watching the show. They won't be watching YouTube.
And also, if frees you up slightly as well, whereas if you do it on Twitter and Instagram.
It's tough. Oh, Demir, we love you. Yes, Tara, I will be feeding the cat. Do not worry. He's just down here.
Azerbaijan is underrated.
Oh, it's interesting. A lot of YouTube, Twitter, and Insta. YouTube, Twitter. Oh, it's so hard. No, but it's evenly split, Hunty. Live commentate, ESA Lou. Just do it on Twitter. Yeah. Jello, hello. Georgia's Twitter, YouTube. Oh, Lord. Do what you want. Robo8888. Live stream after the show. In any case, you guys.
That's what you think.
Oh, Seb, we are saving this. So this video is going to publish now. You guys can rewatch. Oh, thank you, Meko Harley. Best Eurovision fan goes to you. Deb and William, I want to be like you. Oh, ESC fan member, you are amazing. Ooh, Jacob B, do you think the voting system will crash like last year? I think it's a possibility. They've got more countries involved.
Can you vote at the very start now?
Oh, so the online voting closes before the show starts, and then I don't know. It's all.
You know what? They might as well make this 100% jury.
We love you, Tara King, Vincente. Thank you so much, Mr. Soto. So what do you think? That's what we think. What do you think? You can let us know in the comment section down below. Be sure, if you didn't, to turn on the scrolling comments so you can see all of the amazing comments that people left in this video. Really interesting to see the divergent opinions, different tastes, and from all over the world. By the way, where are you guys from? Could you tell us what country you guys who are commenting are from? Just quickly. Oh, Lewis is amazing. Stay the same, Lewis. Why is Deban sleepy? Love you, William and Deban. You guys, no, you're amazing. You guys, where are you from? What country are you from? Kosovo, Cyprus, Luxembourg, Indonesia, Bahasa Malay, Netherlands, Switzerland, Australia, Belgium, Germany, Belgium, UK, Poland, Norway, Wales, Timaru, JESC, Australia, Lithuania, Spain, Turkey, Sweden, Australia, Italy, Bulgaria, Blagodaria, Bulgaria, Australia. Well, oh my goodness. Poland, Greece, Malta, Russia, PT, California is calling, England, Croatia, Poland, Spain, well, Texas, Tejas in the house. España, you guys are great. Wow, what a fun video. Spain, hello, official Laura, Malta, Jordan, Canada, Poland, Armenia, Malta. Wow, just Finland. Oh, Mikito Tubiasta Shosta. Tirana, Albania. Gosh, this is amazing. The Eurovision fandom is so amazing. Istanbul is an amazing city to food.
And that is why we love you.
So be sure to follow us and we will see you later.
Instagram, Snapchat, Pinterest, Tumblr, YouTube, Facebook. And we will see you later.
Bye! We say bye, but I haven't found how to switch it off.
You know.
No, there's a special button. I think it's this one. Okay, wait. Bye, you guys.
Like you.
Yeah.